Mara hated Mondays. Notching the light after the aftertid. Need more coffee. No, Mara hated Mondays the way a prisoner might hate the clanging of morning bars. It was the start of another long, meaningless week filled with tight deadlines, awkward small talk, and artificial smiles stretched thin over buried resentment. Each Monday, she sat in the same cubicle under harsh fluorescent lights, typing emails she didn't care about, responding to tasks she didn't believe in, while her manager, Phil, lingered like a mosquito, harmless, annoying, and impossible to ignore. She had always been a high performer. That's what people called her. Driven, sharp, gets results. But beneath the polished LinkedIn profile and her curated digital presence, Mara felt brittle, like glass pretending to be steel. This Monday was worse than usual. The office's air conditioning had failed again. Sweat beaded along her back beneath her blazer. She couldn't tell if the pressure behind her eyes was from heat or rage. Probably both. By noon, she couldn't take it. She stepped outside, telling her team she was grabbing lunch, though the thought of food made her nauseous. The sun was high and cruel, and the city hummed around her. Cars honking, people shouting into phones, footsteps on pavement. Life didn't pause for anyone. She walked 2 blocks to a tiny patch of green beside an old church, her unofficial escape spot. There, under the shadow of a gnarly tree, sat a man she'd never seen before. He was barefoot, sipping coffee from a paper cup, staring at nothing in particular. He didn't look homeless, but he didn't quite fit in with the finance crowd either. Somewhere between invisible and mystical. As she passed, he looked up and smiled. Rough day. She gave a tight, polite nod and kept walking. But something about his voice, calm, amused, grounded, cut through her irritation like a cool breeze. I have a strange idea, he said, still smiling. Wanna hear it? She paused. Why not? He pointed to her feet. Put a stone in your shoe. Just a little one. Walk the rest of the day like that. Mara blinked. Why would I do that? Because right now, you're walking around with a different kind of stone. The one in your mind. She squinted at him. Is this some kind of Zen thing? He chuckled. Call it whatever you like. Just try it. At the end of the day, if your job still feels like the most painful part of your life, maybe it really is. But maybe, just maybe, your attention is what makes things unbearable. She scoffed. And if I ruin my arch? That's just your mind resisting discomfort, he said. Notice it. There was something in his eyes. Not pity, not condescension. Just presence. She rolled her eyes and left, but the idea stuck. Back at the office, still simmering with frustration, Mara reached into the potted plant near her desk. Her fingers curled around a small pebble. Carefully, she slipped it into the toe of her right heel. At first, it was a minor annoyance.